so what we're going to do, we're just going to pop the stuff aside that we're not going to use for the moment. Okay, so anything, any small ephemera pieces, and we're just going to make our piles of what I want them into. I'm going to need to cut these out, and that's these ones here. All of these need to be cut out. That's obviously a page for the book. Those are pages, and these are pages. And that is for a hardcover journal that we want. And, you know, maybe I might use that and cover that over and put that inside or put that as another front cover, as a bigger journal for myself, actually. I actually forgot to turn the heater off while I was filming, so no doubt you can hear that blaring in the background. Okay, so we've got these for our pages, and we've got this for ephemera, that one for a hardcover book, these ones for a soft cover book. Okay. They're looking pretty cute, you know, and because I've done this on cards, it's not really cardstock, it's photo paper. Once again, this is a matte photo paper I use. I find it so much better. Let me just show you what that brand is for those that live in Aussie, in Australia. However, if you, and you can get it from, I get mine from Officeworks, but if you actually, perhaps you can buy it online. So this is the actual photo paper I use to print all my printables on, because I just find I just prefer the texture to it. The texture is just, I don't know, it's not, it kind of got a slight grain to it, I guess, and I just love the way that it prints. So that's the one I like to use, this one here with 180 GSM, comes with 150 sheets. I mean, you don't run out of that. And I mean, I think to memory, I think I was around $20 odd, I think. Don't quote me on that. You might have to just sort of give yourself a bit of a search right now on Officeworks to see how much that is. But I always make sure I've got 2 packs on hand every time, at all times, because, you know, if I'm going to do a bunch of stuff, I like to have everything available. Alrighty, so let's move on. So now we want to cut out the doily. Now you could shrink this and make smaller. The plan was I was meant to also print that out on the tracing paper like I did with this one here. So yeah, I think it would look really pretty if it was, and you know, the thing is, I'm not a fan of yellow, but I'm actually enjoying this butter yellow. It's in this collection. So it kind of reminds me of the, you know, the old you know, when sticky tape, or masking tape I should say, not sticky tape, has been sitting around forever, when it's been for years and years and years, it gets that yellow patina, kind of like how this does. And yeah, it's kind of got that kind of yellowness to it, and it lends towards like a butter yellow. So yes, so we're going to go and cut this out, because that's going to be folded like as if it's one of the pages to sort of go through. But as I said, it would look absolutely stunning on the tracing paper. So I'm going to stop just now and I'll be returning. Actually, I'm just reaching my board I've got a board now that's pegboard all the way across my desk, so everything's just, all my tools are there, they're just hanging, and I can just, while I'm crafting now and talking with you, I can just sort of lift those off and get to them, or reach down the bottom here, you know, and I will show it to you eventually. I found my trusty hairdressing scissors, and I thought, you know what, these are absolutely razor sharp. These are brilliant to even if you get a pair yourself, but these are brilliant because they're it's almost like you can precision cut. I can't even speak. I feel like I can't spoke properly today, honestly. It's just not happening. Anyway, so yes, these are razor sharp, and you know, well, obviously they're going to cut hair, and back in the day I used to be a hairdresser, so, and I happened to find them as I was unpacking everything, and I thought, I ain't going to be cutting any hair soon, so they're going to be perfect in my studio to use them. I'm really roughly cutting right now. I mean, look, at the end of the day, once all of this comes up, you can brown them off and, you know, cut closer. I'm just sort of showing you with hairdressing scissors can cut really, you know, because they're razor sharp. Okay, now, so we've got these, everything's all ready. So I'm just wondering, what do I start with? Should I start with the soft cover journal, or do I start with the hard cover journal? Let's just start that. Let me see if I have anything that is going to remotely lend towards the size. I've already got cereal boxes already cut. What I would like to see is which of these, if it's going to fit any of them, because I mean, we've got the width, it doesn't matter what width we've got to create the spine, right? So what we want is the front cover. Well, we definitely know it's not going to fit that one, and obviously that one. Now this one, it could work, and the only thing I'm thinking with that is that maybe once we cut this out, which I should actually do before we go anywhere, but once we cut this out, I'm going to slice this in half. I'm going to keep the width of this so that it makes the pages, like the actual cover, bigger, and then we're going to slice this up, and we're going to use, you know, I'm going to measure this out and add that, because I want it, as I said, the journal to be, yeah, I think I'll be cutting the sides off. I'm literally nutting this out as I'm going with you. just going to concentrate fully on fixing and layering the inner and the outer side, and then come back and then we'll stick the rest of it back on and take it from there. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've just, I mean, I've already got glue on there, but I've gone ahead and finished the other side. I just wanted to show you that how I've got both sides, and now it's a little bit thicker. See how it's not as flimsy anymore, which it is a lot better. So from here, this is, now we know that this, I go by the color here. So, and because of the writing I've got on the inside, because it doesn't matter when you put the wallpaper on, okay, because it's not going to shine through. But anything that is kind of like this, I worry that it's going to shine through, that's going to come up through the image. So, well, we know that this is the inside. So we're going to go ahead, and then we're going to put, once again, our seam binding in the center here, down the center of the spine. Well, it's not the spine, the bended part. You know what I mean. People, come on. And then we just give it a bit of a cut. Yeah, that'll all get fixed up later. Not that it really matters, because I think it just adds to that appeal of it. And then we do the next section and put that on. Right. Now, and let's go and do that in, and cut that off. Now, so this is the inner and this is the outside. Okay, yes, we do need to trim that down. That's fine, it doesn't matter. That can be all done at the end. The same with this, like see how if it looks like it's a little bit coming up off, you know, you just run a bit of glue in there and that will all stick back down again. It's fine. It's just little areas where you just fix up along the way. Do that. I like to just give this little bit of a, just a little bit of a trim, just to take off that, little bit that's overhanging. Normally I'd just run up with the rotary cutter, but you know, right now, without having to get out the rotary cutter and get out the big ruler, I need to get myself a small ruler. And let's just go here and let's measure this up so that it just sits inside, that we don't cut anything else off. And hopefully that took that. Yes, we've got that off. There it is. Alrighty, because it's still wet, of course it's going to stick on stuff. we go. Oh, sorry, I pulled it away from the camera because I actually wanted to see where I was at. So that is what the hard cover is now looking like. Yeah, so I'm quite liking that. I'm going to lay it flat so that way it can it doesn't buckle, and I might add something heavy onto it so it doesn't buckle up at all as well. So that obviously is the front and the middle and the back, middle spine. Again, I can't speak properly. And that is that wonderful, beautiful wallpaper on the inside. And I think I might leave it there, and then that way I can come back. Oh, excuse me, a little bit of a burpee. And then that way I can come back and I can have a think about what I want to do around this edges. Whether I want to sew. I don't know if I'm going to have that ability to sew with the sewing machine now. I might just hand sew something around it. But yeah, so we're going to leave it there for now because this video section is going to be far too long. Until next time, we will see you